Hello guys, Little Imp here. Let's talk about Retribution Paladin for patch 3.3.5. First, let's go through talents. Talents are pretty basic. Only viable talents for the Retribution Paladin. Nothing special. 15% strength, aura mastery. Everything normal. Glyphs now. Consecration. So you have extra 2 seconds of overtime damage. Really useful. Lay on hands. Valetria encounter. Saving tanks. Saving the raid. Overall. Really good glyphs to have. Judgment. 10% flat damage. Really useful. Seal of Vengeance. Additional 10 expertise. So you can gain strength or whatnot. Sense Undead, 1% increase the damage. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. And that's it. Okay, let's go through the defenses. First, let's go Aura Mastery. Really useful on Sindragosa for tombs when targets are picked. You can use Aura Mastery to lower the damage. Frost Presence, Aura Mastery, they will take less damage. For Lich King, Blood Queen Lanatel, Shadow Resistance Aura, Aura Mastery when Blood Queen is in the air. When the Lich King is using Infest, really useful. That's it about Aura Mastery. Pretty basic. Really useful ability. Okay, let's go next. Hand of Sacrifice. While you're DPSing the boss and the tank is taking too much damage, healers are not able to heal him up because the thing that's happening, Soul Reaper, whatnot, tank is off defensive cooldowns. You're using the Hand of Sacrifice. Hand of Sacrifice will automatically cast Divine Protection. It will save the tank, it will reduce the damage that tank will take, and Divine Protection will reduce damage that you take. So it's really useful. You don't need to change target to target tank or whatnot, just use it. Hand of Salvation. In every raid there is a DPS that's pulling out a lot of damage. So basically, when he requests, or if you see it on Omen or whatnot, that he is about to take aggro from the tank, keep that player in focus, click the button, and that's it. His aggro is reduced by 30%. Raid saved without any problems. Hand of Protection. This macro is really useful for example, Red Ooze on the Professor Putrid side. If player is unaware of what's happening, if Ooze is getting close to him, if it's about to wipe the raid, you target the Ooze, you click on this macro will automatically cast Hand of Protection on the target of the Ooze. Ooze will be forced to retarget the person, and that's it, raid is saved. You can use this in the big trash pools when Boomy is using a lot of Starfall and shit. When he's pulling threat from multiple targets, click on any target that's going towards Boomy, click on macro, GG, saved. Hand of Freedom. You must use it on Ruby Sanctum 25 Heroic inside to free the targets that are affected by days, so they can avoid cutters. On Sindragosa you're using it on tank. It cannot be in macro. I mean, you can make mouse over macro, but it's choice. I like to click and use ability on my own, so I don't make any mistakes. Fourth macro is Burst macro. It contains Avenging Wrath, Potion of Speed, Flame Cap, and Enchant from Gloves because of engineering. since engineering is give us the most benefits to DPS the boss. We're using it. GG. Feat, of course, to avoid the damage, to avoid encounter. Consecration aura, Exorcism, Crusader Strike, Divine Storm, Judgment. Okay. Let's go through consumables. Consumables: Flask of Endless Rage, Flame Cap, and Potion of Speed. Those are must consumables that we use. It's all about increasing the damage as much as possible to burst the boss, adds, whatever we have, to burst them as fast as possible. We're using the consumables, procs, whatnot. Okay, let's go through our abilities and priority. Top priority on Retribution Paladin is Divine Storm. Divine Storm is doing massive damage, it's hitting multiple times, and it's our spammable ability when we have 2 pieces of tier 10. Once we obtain 2 pieces of tier 10, every melee ability will give us the chance to get Divine Storm procs, so we can use more Divine Storms. Second ability on priority is Crusader Strike. We're using the Crusader Strike as second to reactivate the proc on Divine Storm, so we can use Divine Storm more often. And that's basically it. Judgement of Wisdom. We are using Judgement of Wisdom for the flat damage, for replenishment buff, and for restoring mana on every hit that we are doing to the boss. Consecration is fourth on priority, flat damage over time, really good to have. That's why we did use Glyph, to extend duration of the damage as much as possible. Last one, Exorcism. Long cooldown, good damage, but well, really long cooldown, so it's last in priority. We can use Holy Wrath as damaging ability if our all abilities are under cooldown, so we can use it as extra damaging ability, so we can continue with DPS. Our seals, I will show you how it works, and I will explain you during the DPS. Okay, we're starting with the Divine Storm. We're popping our burst macro. We're using Crusader Strike, Divine Storm again, Judgment, Crusader Strike, Consecration, Exorcism, Crusader Strike. Now, when we got 5 stacks of Seal of Vengeance, we are switching to Seal of Command, so we start doing AoE damage. The more AoE damage we do, and the more damage on target we do, it's better for us, it's better for raid. Just maintain it on 5 stacks, switch to Seal of Command, and just keep on bursting. Refresh it on like 5 seconds. It should be okay on 4, but just in case, server lag, whatnot, keep it on 5 and have fun. It's nothing special. Divine Plea, use it to replenish your mana, because Paladin will drain mana like insane. So, especially when you're switching seals, you have to use more judgments to get as much as possible mana back. And that's it. Basically, Paladin is a really good class. It's heavy on utility. It can save a lot of raid, a lot of people in the raid from certain death. Depends on how we use our abilities. Our DPS is not the top DPS. We will never out DPS, Warrior, Mage, Affliction Warlock, Unholy Decay that are on the same skills, but we have a lot of utilities. We are helping raid greatly. There is always 2 Retribution Paladins in raid just because of utility amount they bring to the raid. So enjoy your Retribution Paladin, it's amazing class to play, and I hope you like the video. See you in the next one. Till then, ciao.